Hey guys, it's Mary coming from Chronicles of a Fat Girl, and sorry I haven't made a video in a long time, and I don't know, I've just been slacking. I'm really sorry. But today's topic is getting left out. I feel like I kind of did some of this in my other videos, but I haven't done it in such like a full topic. But basically like being a fat girl, like you always had that skinny friend, and I actually read a book called D.U.F.F. And the author's name is like, I don't know, it's really weird. I'll write it in the thing on the bottom. But it was such a good book. Like, yeah, it's, it didn't happen, whatever, which one that is. But it was, I personally felt like you can relate to it so much because DUF means designated ugly fat friend. And it's basically about, like, this really hot guy, like, hitting on the DUF, being nice to the DUF, meaning, like, the uglier friend of the group. And, like, they end up falling in love. But anyways, I have been the DUF in my life before. I'm not going to lie. I have been, like, it's like, oh, my God. Like, there's a fat girl. There's the ugly one. And then the two hot girls. And so I'm like, fuck, dude, shit. So then the hot guy was there talking to me. I'm like, oh, damn, look at me getting all the ass. And then, like, oh, is your friend single? I'm like, excuse me, like, totally, it sucks. It fucking sucks so bad. But the best part is, like, when you're like, oh, yeah, they have boyfriends, sorry, honey. And then they're like, oh, awkward. And they just walk away. But the best thing is, it's like, being the DUF, yeah, you're always left out when you, like, go to the club, like, what's up? I mean, I know there's a teen club or whatever over by me. And it's always funny because it's like, I'm, like, dancing, like, going hard, like, yeah! And then, like, a guy would walk over to my friend, ask her to dance, she would say no, then come ask me to dance. I don't want your sloppy seconds. I'm okay with that. But, I mean, being left out, it's like you kind of have to find your own person. Like, with me, like, I don't get left out anymore because I'm more upfront about everything, I guess you can say. Like, when it comes to, like, certain things, like, being friends with a guy that I like. I do not hold anything back anymore. I'm like, dude, screw it, whatever. YOLO, you only live once, kind of thing. I just kind of put myself out there because it's better than putting yourself out there than never knowing what's going to happen, kind of thing. And plus, I mean, like, being left out, like, again, I said, like, it doesn't happen to me anymore because I kind of found, like, who I am and, like, what I stand for and, like, what I believe in. I'm like, yeah, I'm only 17 and I'm talking to a freaking webcamera right now, and I don't know who else is watching this, but thank you if you are watching. But, I mean, it helps to find out who you are before you go out with your friends, before you become hanging out with people who leave you out, because once you know who you are and what you stand for, it's going to be so much more easier going out and having fun, because you're going to keep comparing yourself to your friends, your skinny friends, your weird friends with, like, a third boob. I mean, you don't want to deal with that. Like, it's not fun being tossed around, like, being bait, like, oh, yeah, well, if I go out with you, I'll make you look better, and then you can have so much more fun, but then I'll just go home by myself. Well, you kind of want to go back home by yourself, but unless you're older, then you do want to go home. Never mind. Anyways, just dug myself a hole right there. But, I mean, I've been left out plenty of times. I came home crying because of it, and it's totally not worth it because, like, I sat home literally crying because my friends are prettier than me, and then I realized that they can't hold a relationship like I can, so then I realized there's no point of crying over something that dumb and that microscopic. Sorry, that was my dog. Anyways, yeah, just don't figure out who you are. Like, honestly, that's, like, the only thing I can say. I'm kind of ranting and going on about the same exact thing, but I cannot express how much you need to figure out, like literally, like, high school. If you're watching this and you're in high school, figure out who you are before you even get into high school. I can tell you that much. That's what I did, and it's probably the best damn thing I've ever done in my life, because once you get past that, people are going to influence you to do stupid shit, like smoke weed, drink, whatever, do whatever you want. But I guarantee you, that summer going into high school, biggest summer that you're ever going to need. Like, yeah, like, when I was going into freshman year, I'm going to be a senior this year. When I went into freshman year, I was hanging out with stupid people, kept on getting in trouble, And then I realized, like, okay, well, that's not who I am. I just conform with what they want to do, and I did what they want to do. That's not how I am anymore. I do whatever I want. And if they don't want to do it, then I'll just go home, do it by myself. You know, if I want to go to the beach, I'm going to go to the beach by myself if no one else wants to go. But what I'm basically saying is, just because you're getting left out, maybe that's not the friends that you need. If they're judging you on how you look and how you act to get some guy's number at the mall, at the grocery store, or even between friends, don't do that. Because I've been used, because I only really hang out with guys because I just get along with guys better. I mean, they're my brother from another mother. But basically, I mean, I've been used for my friends to get to my guy friends. Because, like, oh my god, he's so cute. Can you set me up? I'm like, yeah, no, I don't do that. Sorry, honey. But basically, I mean, like, you don't want that. You don't want that as a friend. It's not fun, because then when that happens, you get blamed for it because you set them up, and it's a big hassle. But just figure out who you are, and I guarantee you will not get dropped out of friends. You will not stop being left out of things. You just have to stand up and say, look, that's not my cup of tea. I'm done. Deuce. That's all you gotta really do. So I think this is a good video. Can't really tell because I don't write anything to go off of, or just kind of spiel. So thanks again for watching. I really do appreciate all the comments and whatever people have been saying. Keep it coming because I like reading that. I like hearing from people who watch this. I mean, I know a couple people like told me like, wow, you changed my life. Thank you so much. Yeah, I like hearing that. It kind of makes me feel like I'm doing this for a reason, not just for whatever I'm doing right now. Alright. Chronicles with Fat Girl out. Now that I'm on summer break, I'll start making more. So, bye guys. I love you so much.